So today we're going to do a staged reading of a rejected screenplay of mine in honor of the title or of the theme of the show. And I'm going to give a little context before we start the reading because this begs for contextualization. Picture it, the year is 2020. I am aggressively unemployed. I am living once again in my childhood bedroom in my parents' home. Oh yes, this is setting the scene, you'll see. In my parents' home, kind of graduated college, basically just really needing money. So I am applying to jobs. I am applying I need like a remote position. And so I'm trying to find things within my skill set, which is minimal. So I'm applying to like remote video editing jobs, script writing gigs, whatever I can get. And I'm just sending cover letters into the void. I am not hearing back about anything. But one company I finally send a letter and I get a call back and I'm on my third round interview with Paper Street Media. And this is for a job as a scriptwriter for their production company. This is the furthest I've gotten in any of my job search. I really thought I was going to get this job, and it got to the point where they wanted me to send them a writing sample, but very specifically like in the style of their media, of like what they do. I did not get this job, unfortunately, which is really upsetting, but this is the screenplay that I submitted, and I'll give you a little bit more context. Paper Street Media was a front for a gay porn site that exclusively created stepfather stepson content. Fake, of course. But yeah, I wrote this and we're gonna read it with the help of my work bae, Cedar, and my life bae, Maeve. They're going to be my stepson and my stepfather. And I'll be reading the stage directions. So here we go.
I am your father.
Okay. Exterior campsite, dusk. A stepfather and his stepson sit close beside a dwindling campfire. They sit shoulder to shoulder as a large blanket drapes over their shoulders, drawing the two even closer together. Marshmallows hang off the edge of metal roasting stakes as they toast them over the fire.
I'm so glad we were finally able to do this.
Yeah, me too. We've been trying to plan this father-son camping trip for a while now, huh?
I'm sorry it took this long. Ever since your mom and I got married, I've really wanted to have the chance to get...
This is a cold reading, by the way.
I've read this, they haven't.
Ever since your mom and I got married, I really wanted to have the chance to get you out here alone. I've just been so busy with work.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course. Just two guys in the woods getting to know each other. What better way for a father and son to bond?
Guess you're right.
Father always knows best, right?
So I've been told.
You've got a lot to learn, kid, and I'd be more than happy to teach you. If you'll let me, of course.
He scoots closer beneath the blanket.
I'm open to it.
Lost in conversation, the pair don't notice the stepson's marshmallow catch on fire until it's too late.
Oh, shit.
Damn it!
The stepson quickly pulls the marshmallow from the flame and jumps out from under the blanket. He panics as he holds the flaming stick out and away from him. In the scuffle, the blanket falls on the fire pit, extinguishing the flame.
Fuck, what do I do?
Blow it out, dummy.
He attempts to blow it out to no avail. If anything, the flame grows larger.
Fuck.
Here, let me help.
The stepfather rises and almost completely closes the gap between them with two deft strides. He towers over the younger boy as their eyes lock. He doesn't break eye contact as he leans over slightly, blowing out the flame with ease.
Ha, thanks.
Don't mention it, kid.
The stepson examines the burnt carcass of the marshmallow.
Sucks that I ruined it, though.
Ruined? Father-son lesson number 1. A burnt marshmallow is the best kind. So wholesome.
Really?
Yeah, try it.
The stepson looks skeptical, but he can trust his stepdad. He goes to take a bite, but before he can, the steak handle slips from his hand and he drops the marshmallow to the floor.
Oops.
He reaches down to pick it up, but doesn't grab it by the handle, burning his finger on the hot metal of the steak.
Fuck.
Shit, are you okay?
He steps closer to him as his stepson stands back up.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just burned my finger a little.
Let me see.
The young boy holds out his finger for inspection. The stepfather grabs it and pulls him closer as he looks.
It stings a little.
I can help with that.
The stepfather gingerly places the boy's finger in his mouth, tenderly caressing the wound with his tongue. It really is a soothing sensation. After a few seconds, he releases the finger with a pop.
Better.
He stares at his now wet finger as his cheeks flush red.
Yeah, thanks. Feels good.
Don't mention it, son. It's what I'm here for.
The two stand close together. It's just them and the sounds of the woods. The stepfather's eyes bore into his stepson's with intensity. It's almost too much for the young boy. He looks away sheepishly.
I've always been pretty clumsy. It's kind of embarrassing. And now I won't get to taste the wonders of burnt marshmallow.
I wouldn't be so sure.
He steps back for a moment and grabs his steak from where he left it on his seat.
Here, have mine.
Oh, thanks.
He takes a bite of the marshmallow. The white cream of the melted center begins to ooze out from its blackened shell. It smears across the young boy's lips and chin, eliciting a chuckle from his father.
Oh man, you were right.
His stepfather takes one more step closer, completely bridging the gap between them again. He grabs his stepson by the chin, angling his face upward, forcing eye contact once more.
What did I say? Father knows best.
The older man takes his thumb and swipes away the excess marshmallow from his stepson's bottom lip. Then he places the thumb in the boy's mouth.
Lesson number 2, never let anything good go to waste.
The young boy's face of surprise quickly morphs to pleasure as he begins to suck the marshmallow from his stepfather's thumb. After he's sucked it clean, he releases. The older man takes the wet digit and sucks it once more himself.
Wow.
What we did let go to waste, however, was our fire, and we don't have anything any more kindling. So it's gonna be a cold night for us.
I'm really sorry about that. I told you I'm clumsy.
He looks away sheepishly again.
Man, I can't sleep well when I'm cold.
Well, luckily for you, I know a way to keep us warm.
Really?
The stepfather laughs deeply before grabbing his stepson's hand, leading him into their tent. Cut to interior tent, night. A small camping lantern sits in the back corner of the tent, illuminating the small space. The stepson sits and watches as his stepfather zips up the door of the tent and begins to disrobe.
Take off your clothes.
Wait, why? I thought we were trying to stay warm.
We are. The key to staying warm right now is body heat. You'll keep me warm, and I'll keep you warm.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
He begins to disrobe as well. The stepfather makes his way over to the sleeping bag and sprawls out, watching as his son slowly undresses. First his shirt, then shorts, and underwear shortly thereafter.
Come here.
He opens his arms and his stepson obliges. Remember, this is all fake. They're actors.
It's okay because we're
My stepdad.
yeah, not actually related.
We're the same age.
Get nice and close to me.
The stepson crawls over and lays down in his stepfather's arms. Immediately, the stepfather pulls their bodies flush against one another. He runs his hands up and down the boy's back and arms, eventually making his way down to caress his stepson's small round ass. He grabs a handful and pulls them even closer, their legs intertwining.
We need to stay as close to one another as we can all night. Otherwise, we'll freeze out here.
Can we get any closer than this?
A large grin paints the stepfather's face.
Is that a challenge?
I mean,
Father, son. Father, son, lesson number 3. Don't ever challenge me.
He punctuates this sentence with a tongue down his stepson's throat. Chica, cue the music. They make out heavily. Their kissing turns to passionate sex as they feel each other's bodies exchanging fluids and sharing body heat on a cold night in the woods.